What's going on, everyone? Kevin Gallagher here, and if you're watching this, then you already know what time it is. You've seen the title, and you know that I am going to watch some of the most painful commercials on the internet, and we're just going to react to them and see what it's all about. So, the rules are as follows, and if you've watched any of my other videos, which maybe one will pop up at some point right now. First things first, this has to be a real commercial, a real company. It can't be like an SNL commercial. It can't be something that was a joke. It needs to be something that this was a real commercial that was put out on TV. The second rule is that we are going to have a no holds barred, laugh, make fun of, cringe, otherwise just slightly die inside from how bad marketing can be. But let's go ahead and jump right in. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go ahead and watch these on my cell phone. You're going to be watching them on your screen, and we're just going to go through maybe 3 or 4 different commercials, watch them, and, you know, like I said, die inside. So the first one we're going to do, the very first up, is called Shift It. It's about like a transmission commercial. Anyway, let's just watch it.
Hey baby, how is your car run? Do you have a trouble with your transmission? Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Hello, my name is Gorgon. Let me help you shift it.
Okay. Okay, so this commercial is gold, and not because it's good marketing. It is terrible marketing. I mean, honestly, I don't know what this guy was thinking. This is a perfect example of like somebody coming up with the idea themselves. But literally, imagine for a second if you're a female and you pull up to this guy's car shop and he says, quote, "Hey baby, how does your car run?" This is like a hashtag Me Too movement commercial just waiting to happen. I mean, this guy. And what about that smoldering look he gave? Like he was like, I don't know, super suave, or, you know, people are going to be like, oh my gosh, we need to go in and see him. If I'm, as a guy, if I'm watching this commercial, I'm not going to take my car to you. And if I'm a girl, which I guess I can't really speak for the women of the world, but I don't know, this guy oozes creepiness, not you know, suaveness. Just terrible. I'm dead watching this commercial. There's no fixing it. It should have never been made. It just needs to go away. Let's just go on to the next one. All right, so this one is for Presidential Car Wash. Let's go ahead and get it started.
I'm the first president of the USA, and I make cars clean like every day. I speak soft and carry a big stick. Your car will look sick when I'm done with it.
I freed the slaves, my beard is black. I'll emancipate the dirt from this hatchback. Presidential, 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 presidential car wash.
I wrote the Declaration of Independence. I'ma wax this minivan with a vengeance. My sideburns are real, for shizzle. Sucking up dirt with my vacuum nozzle.
I veto streaks with my buffing technique. Buff, 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 I'm a buffing freak.
If you're riding dirty, just drop on in. Holla back, homeboy, when you're dirty again.
Presidential, 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 presidential car wash.
Holla, 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 holla.
Make it rain, Roger.
I'm making it rain.
No one makes it rain like Roger. Don't hate the player, and don't hate the car wash also.
I don't even know what to say when I watch some of these commercials. if you're gonna sing, if you're gonna rap, if you're gonna do something like that, make sure that you're energetic. Make sure that you're unless you're going for painful and weird. From a marketing perspective, if you are going to spend the money to make a commercial, commercials aren't cheap, by the way. You're gonna want to do something right. Have a good quality camera. Have a good Actually, I don't want to knock the production company. The production company did probably the best that they could do with what they were given. But the whole rap and their delivery. In fact, the one woman, she was probably the best out of everybody. Had the most energy. Sounded like she was just normally rapping. And who gets paid to make this commercial? I want to know how much. The company that produced this commercial, I want to know how much they got paid. There are people out there like this car wash that will pay a couple thousand to have a commercial like this made, and then a few more thousand to put this commercial on TV. What I'm learning is maybe I should be going into advertising and making painfully cheesy commercials instead of making websites and digital marketing. I just went into the wrong world. That's what it comes down to. All right, so this next one is called Epic and Honest Mobile Home Commercial.
Hi, I'm Robert Lee. I own Coleman Liquidation. I sell mobile homes. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to tell it just like it is. These are mobile homes, not mansions. They come in 2 pieces. If that's what you're looking for, that's what I got. They're used. Some of them have stains. We cover that up. She decorates them. She sells them. These guys help me move them. A bouncer in Birmingham hit me in the face with a crescent wrench 5 times. And my wife's boyfriend broke my jaw with a fence post. So if you don't buy a trailer from me, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings. So come on down to Coleman Liquidation and get yourself a home. Or don't. I don't care.
I had to look this place up to make sure that it existed. The other ones I could tell existed. I could tell were real commercials. I could tell that those businesses were 100% legit. But this particular one, I had a very hard time believing that somebody would own a business and make a commercial like this. And it's, I mean, where to start on this thing? First off, if you're gonna put yourself on TV, maybe put on a clean shirt. Even if you wanna be in a t-shirt. No judgment in the t-shirt game. Be in a t-shirt if that's your style of your business. But if you're gonna put yourself on TV, look nice. At least, like I said, clean t-shirt. Put a clean t-shirt on. The next thing that annoys the crap out of me about this commercial is when you show, when you show your team, okay, you want to attract people. I mean, you know, he's got that tag at the end, which we'll talk about in a second, but his goal is to get customers to come and buy mobile homes from him. Show a team. Your number one team member is your salesperson, who, first off, looks like she's terrified to be standing amongst the other people that are in this video with you, but then you're gonna go and do that whole that is, let's call it for what it is. This whole commercial, redo the whole thing and have your sales associate do the entire thing. Oh, the selling point where he talks about being tough, was it? And he said, ask my wife's boyfriend. My man, don't say this stuff on TV. I mean, come on. I think from a marketing perspective, this commercial could be saved. Again, use your sales associate as your spokesperson. Change from that like sepia vintage tone that you have to a normal tone. Make things bright and vibrant. Instead of talking about the mobile homes as if they're a gigantic piece of garbage that, hey, you know, you can move into. Talk about them in a fashion that makes them like your mobile homes are better than everybody else's. And then the tagline where he says, come by or don't, I don't care. That could work. A good example is in Philadelphia, my city right here. In Philadelphia, there's a jeweler called Steven Singer, and he has billboards everywhere that say, I hate Steven Singer. That is literally all that the billboard says. But it's enough to get you to go home and look up I hate Steven Singer to find out, what it's all about. This guy could do a very similar thing. Just cut out the video of him cutting down tree limbs, maybe, you know, have him not talk about his wife's boyfriend, focus on having a sales rep and do all the talking. All right, so this next one, and this one is called Super Goldman. Again, I had to look this one up. It does exist. Let's watch it.
I'm Super Goldman, the fairest in the land. I'm taking you to Little John's. Broke use a smash, he pays you cash. So bring it in and get your cash today. He wants to buy your worth jewelry. Gold, silver, platinum, even ruby. Gold's trading at $1,400 an ounce. So bring it in and get your cash today.
I'm Little John. Don't mail it in.
Bring it in and get your cash today.
Okay, so once again, if you are going to sing on camera, put some energy into it, people. I mean, it's immediately it stands out and makes people go like, oh, why? I mean, I'm not saying you can't sing, my man. You were holding your tune. It doesn't sound like there's auto-tune on there. It's monotone. Put something into it, man. How about the dude's platform shoes? I mean, what superhero do you know that's wearing 70s style, 70s, 60s? Anyway, platform shoes that are all sprayed out in gold. No superheroes wearing that, my dude. I mean, the costume's not horrible. This commercial, is it savable? I don't know. I guess it's savable with a little bit of better. So they used a lot of green screen, right? So you got a green screen. At one point, you literally have an entire scene of him flying with another guy, and that guy is looking down. There's little things that you could do to make this video, this commercial, 10 times better, but instead you're giving us this horribly painful, I'm Super Goldman, the fairest in the land. People, put some more commercials. Look, let's talk about how much it costs to do a commercial. So I just found this statistics from fitsmallbusinesses.com or Fit Small Business, I don't know, but it says for local television stations, advertisers can expect to pay a minimum of $5 per 1,000 views for 30-second base commercial. Based on data provided by Adage, a 30-second spot broadcast nationally averages around $115,000, and that was in 2019. Obviously, Super Goldman is going to be regional. It's not going to be national. Let's put that more around the $10,000 mark. You really want this to be your $10,000 commercial? Now, I know I just spent time reacting to some of the worst commercials I could find online. However, I want to point out one thing. These commercials ended up getting exactly what they wanted, because when you're flipping through the channels and you see something like this, you're gonna stop and watch just to laugh at it and look at the amount of, you could go on a million of these react videos to these commercials. These commercials have gone on to become viral legends in their markets. It's so, I mean, we haven't even done the Montgomery flea market, but if you've not watched that commercial, go watch that commercial. So all that to be said, I know I sat here and dogged all of these commercials and made fun of them because, wow, they're painful. From a marketing perspective, they're painful. Hurts my soul, people. Cuts me deep. But the thing that I want to make sure that we all take into account here is the sheer fact that these commercials did what they were supposed to do. Grabbed our attention, made us watch, retain the information. So that being said, y'all, I hope you enjoyed these commercials. If you could do me a favor and like the video and subscribe, I would really appreciate that. Just motivates me. To all the recent people, like I think I had somebody named Frank Steele come on and subscribe to me, I want to thank you for subscribing, and I wish all the best. Have a great day. Take care.